Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Michalowski from ForexLive.com. This is a Kickstart video. Today's date is February 12th, 2024. And in the Kickstart video, I take a look at three of the major currency pairs: the euro versus US dollar, dollar versus yen, and sterling versus US dollar. So let's get started. We are seeing the dollar mixed in trading this morning, but against the euro versus US dollars, we're seeing a lower euro, a higher dollar. That has taken the price below the 100-hour moving average. Remember in Friday's video, we talked about the 100-hour moving average and the 200-hour moving average holding support and resistance. We closed just below the 200-hour moving average, and above the 100-day moving average. That's this other blue line right here. In the early Asian session, the price moved higher, and also above the 50% retracement. Lots of stuff all in this area here between 1.0781 and 1.0793. That should have sent the price higher, and it did a little bit, but then we came back, tested the 200-hour moving average, and it looked like, well, we're off to the races, and indeed the price did move higher. But we moved into this swing area here. If I go to the 4-hour chart, and you can see more closely the importance of that area going back in time all the way to this in November. It started with different highs and highs through here, and then lows and highs, I should say, through here, and then more lows through here before the market moved to the downside. So we returned back to that area starting at 1.0803, and we did find a willing sellers going back to the hourly chart. Look at the price action when we fell back below the 200-hour moving average. That's the green line here, and continue that move below the 100-day moving average. Suddenly things turned around. We saw the buyers turn to sellers, and the price has been to the downside since. We are currently trading back below the 100-hour moving average, which again was a support on Friday. Stay below that level now. It keeps the sellers more in control in the short term for this pair, but the 100-day moving average at 1.07813 is probably the big barometer for this pair. Stay below is more bearish as well. Let's take a look at the dollar versus yen next, and we'll look at the hourly chart for this pair. And what we saw in trading last week was a move above the high prices from January. That's this high right here at the 148.80 level. We also moved above the February high, or the high, I guess, from last Monday, I should say, at 148.88 in trading on Thursday. That moved to the upside. Saw the price consolidate on Friday with lots of ups and down price action, but the low price did hold above this high right through here and this high right here, and the price moved up and closed more toward the higher end, so it looked like more upside, but we saw the price rotate to the downside. The good news for the buyers is that the low price that we saw in trading here today came in around the 90, 92-ish type area, and we found support buyers against that 88 level. And we're in the current hourly bar, we're seeing a rotation to the upside. So successful move to the upside, successful correct down toward the old support or old resistance, which is now support, and a successful move to back to the upside. So the buyers are staying in control. We're near unchanged on the day now, and we'll see if the price can continue that momentum to the upside in the New York session. Let's take a look at the sterling versus US dollar next, and we'll look at the 4-hour chart for this currency pair. And we know by heart now the 126 to 128 level, and in trading last week the price fell below that level early on Monday, and went down and tested the 38.2% retracement. Actually moved a little bit but below of the move up from the October low to the December, January high, and then found buyers against that level. We did move back up into the red box, if you will, but only to fail and come back down. But we held support against this swing area and also the 200-day moving average. That's a green line in this chart right here, and we started to rotate to the upside. We are currently back above or into the red box in trading here today. But the low price came down and is looking to test the 126 level. Basically, if we stay above the 126 level, bias remains more to the upside. If we move below the 126 level, then I consider the bias more in favor of the sellers for the pound versus US dollar. On the top side, the 100-bar moving average on the 4-hour chart and the 200-bar moving average on the 4-hour chart become the next targets on the top side to get to and through if the buyers are to take more control. Another level might be this one, 126.47 level. We did go a little bit above that level, but fell off, and we are seeing more sellers start to take more control. We're currently trading at 1.2607, just above the 126 level. That's going to be my key barometer for trading here today. So there you have it, a quick look at a Kickstart video of the Euro versus US dollar, dollar versus yen, and sterling versus US dollar from a technical perspective. My name is Greg Mikulowski. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.